Okay, so based on your model, it looks similar to this. Yes? Not like design model wise, I mean the rigging wise. So what you want to do is typically if you want to put into VRChat, all you gotta do is so you can see the bones better. You want to go to here, FBX, you want to do copy, and you want to hit this little box here. So that way, if you have weight paints on it or if you have shape keys on it, all of it will be transferred over and not missing. You can just save it as whatever you want, any file you want. And it should come out looking like this. It should. If it doesn't, then, well, it depends on what kind of tools you used and what you did to it. But typically, it should look like this. And the first thing you want to do is just give it whatever you want first before adding anything like I did. As you can see there, but that's not here nor there. And then what you want to do is you want to go into the armature itself. And you're going to want to find the areas where the head and neck are supposed to connect. Because a lot of time they will not be as simple as this. Because Minna wasn't. She needed a lot of fixing before she could be into VRChat. But there's a lot of times where the body isn't where it's supposed to be. As you can see, this neck is not connected to the head whatsoever. And that's a problem, because the neck does need to be attached to the head. Trying to grab. But there are some things that just don't make sense half the time. And because there's so many bones here, Unity will get confused and won't know what to go and what to put, and then you'll get confused not knowing where it goes and what to do. So you would want to put this into Unity and see what bones it's trying to connect to what. And then slowly you'll go back into Blender and you'll connect the bones that it wants you to connect to said body part. If that is the ones you want. There will be bones you have on it that don't really move the body, as you saw, as they did this earlier. So if that happens, don't be alarmed. That just means they don't have control over the arm. But one of them do, wherever it is. And you'll have to get rid of the ones that don't move the arm. You don't have to, but it's helpful. Every excess bone you don't need, like this, you can remove. Especially if it has no control over anything. If it doesn't have any control, you can move it. You can just get rid of it. You won't need it. If it does and you want to use it for shape keys or whatever, or expressions, go for it. Other than that, you should just get rid of anything that has zero control over what you are doing. And that includes excess bones, such as these. Just get rid of anything you don't need, essentially. And be sure to parent and attach to the bones that actually need to move with each other, like head, neck, spine, etc, etc, etc. Because you don't want it to just be one half of moving over here and the other half staying here. For example, if you went into like an MD wheel or something, your body will probably look like this. And then maybe this would be over here or something. I'm trying to grab the leg. Yeah. Probably looks something like that. And no one wants that. This is not how it's supposed to be. So just be sure to get rid of any excess bones you don't need that don't control the model. And if you get rid of something you are not supposed to, you can always do Control Z. Always make sure to have copies in case you mess up somewhere. Always have copies. And always keep the original. Do not save over it. Never save over the original. Any edit you make sure you save. All the time. And a different one. If you want to have the original, and you want to have the one that you did the FBX upload to. Because when you did the FBX upload, you're going to want to put it back into Blender. And this is how it's going to look. Supposedly. Not all of them look the same. A lot of them are different. And a lot of them will have a shit ton of leaf bones. Which are excess bones that go beyond the scope of the model. I hope this helped. If not, I tried. It's just really hard to explain.